Okay, so back to the story on the Mexican side. So me and the homegirl's brother, we chopping it up, and he's like, well, I'll sell you my truck, you can open your business and I'll go into partners with you. And I'm like, fuck, all right, that's cool, because I really want to get my business open. I built it for my daughter, and I feel like I'm letting her down because, I should have just kept it running. But COVID hit and all that stuff, and that's another long-ass story, so it don't even matter. Anyway, so I was like, cool, thanks, I appreciate you. And this motherfucker, he's like, why don't you come back in a couple hours, and we'll talk some more. And he's like, but I gotta run, I gotta go do something. So I'm like, all right. So a couple hours later, a truck pulls up. And I recognize the truck, but the person that was in it shouldn't have had the fucking truck because we sold the truck. And it was another one of my wives. Not the one that AZ was with, but the one that... Okay. So AZ was with my fourth wife. And homegirl's brother was with my third wife. And he's in the truck, and you can see the truck bouncing, and I'm like, is this happening? Am I fucking tripping? And I asked the homegirl, I was like, hey, who the fuck's in that truck? I was like, I know your brother Juan is in there, but who else is in there? She's like, oh, that's Kiki. What? And I was like, I'm gone. I was like, I'm not coming back to this fucking place. You guys are all fucking fucked off. And she's like, what's wrong? And she's like, don't tell me you was married to her. Yep, I was. And so it was a nightmare. So these motherfuckers, they go, every woman that I've ever been with, these dirty ass motherfuckers go and find, and they think that if they are with the same woman that I'm with or that I've been with, that they get some abilities that I have, or God's gonna bless them because, they're trying to be me, or they're fucking whatever, some silly ass shit. And it's silly. It's like it's fucking child shit. What the fuck? And it wasn't only that the reason why they were doing it. It was because they knew that shit would hurt me, because it's a deeper level of hurt when it's somebody you know and love, and knowing that they're doing that shit. So it's easier for them to, siphon off of that energy because I'm so fucking pissed off and I don't give a fuck. So they're now siphoning and they're enjoying this feast that I'm giving them, and I'm giving it to them freely. And it's killing me inside, So I'm feeding these bitches, and these bitches are just fucking enjoying the fucking meal I'm giving them. Anywho's, so me and Juan, I tell Juan, fuck you, I was like, you knew who the fuck that was. That's why you had me come here, and we stopped talking. He's a bunch of bullshit. And so I did a little investigating on this little motherfucker, him and AZ. Well, AZ, with my wife, was her husband's best friend. And they had an affair. And I didn't know that, so I found that shit out. And then with my wife, and with my other wife, she fucking this. You know what? I ain't even gonna go there right now. I'm not gonna go there, because this ain't about them. These about these dirty ass motherfucking dudes that think that they can be me. They think that they're gonna fucking try to act like me, try to fucking siphon shit from me, just, try to do the most of the bullshit. And they can't. They can't fucking, especially now, they can't touch shit because they have no authority. They do not fucking, they cannot authorize any kind of movement without me vetoing their shit. And I'm vetoing everything that is not for the good of humanity. If you're doing some dumb shit, it's vetoed, and yeah, you guys still do it, but yet the consequences of you guys doing it are way severe than if you guys wouldn't have done it. Because now the consequences and repercussions that are coming for you motherfuckers plain are so severe that they're instantaneous now. You guys are now having to deal with some shit that you guys have no clue. You guys want to go and you guys want to fucking fuck around with my ancestors? You have to realize something. My ancestors are also your ancestors that you guys were too cowardly to fucking unbind them from the fucking bullshit that they were fucking stuck in. So I took them under my name and I did it for you. Now that's not saying that the karma that you motherfuckers have to now deal with is not going to come to you, but it does not touch your ancestors because they're not under your umbrella, they're under my umbrella, and that's how it is. That's why I have the protection that I have, because you know what? Because you motherfuckers were never going to help them. So I had to help them. I didn't want my people, my ancestors, to be the only ones that did not have to deal with the generational curses that they were under. I wanted everybody to be free from that shit. But now the new generational curses, that's for your kids. See, you guys fucked up. You guys just condemned your own fucking bloodline now, starting from you and your fucking kids, your descendants after you. Now they got to deal with these fucking fucked up shit that you guys have done. Your ancestors that have all passed and gone away, they were all under my umbrella, so I took care of them. That's why they have no respect for you. That's just facts. And if you don't like it, too bad. I don't give a fuck. I give 2 fucks. In fact, I don't even give 2 fucks. I give 0 fucks. Because, like I said, you wasn't gonna fucking man up. None of you manned up to help your own fucking ancestors. So I had to. And I took all of that shit. That's why my trials are so fucking hard and you guys have it easy. Could you imagine what your kids are gonna go through? What your kids' kids, your great grandkids? Man, I wouldn't even want to think about that. Anywho. So I stopped fucking with these people. And then, I had certain friends that I used to kick it with, and they would do their magic, and I knew what the fuck they were doing. I didn't give a fuck. Because, that's way beneath me, and I'm way above that. But then, I kept feeling like certain women that I've dated, I kept feeling the essence of them, and then I would hear them, and I don't have that communicational fucking chip that you guys have in you, that fucking parasite or whatever the fuck it is that you guys can talk to each other and do all that other stupid shit. I don't got that in me. Because it's like this, 2 parasites cannot occupy the same body, the same space. They'll kill each other. So, I have something in me that God put in me, and it does not like your fucking parasite. And and when I heal somebody, the women that I heal, the parasite or whatever is in me, it kills whatever is in them. And then you guys fucking go and fucking sleep with them and then put a new parasite in it, and and it's just like a fucking never-ending cycle with you fucking bitch-ass motherfuckers. Anywho, so these people that I thought were my friends, known them for years, but then I'd always feel these women, and then come to find out, McFadden and his fucking crew would put the women that I used to date, that I had feelings for, with the people that were my friends, and they would be in their fucking tent or wherever we were at, and they'd be fucking them, and then I could, Anyways, let's move on. So the next motherfucker that we're going to talk about that tries to be me is Mike. Mike. You know, I stuck up for this nigga. Actually, the first time that he used to, like, always fucking have, like, new shit. Like, he'd find shit and he'd bring shit, you know, clothes and new shoes and you know, fucking electronics and all that shit. You know, and I was wondering, how the fuck are you getting all this shit and then nobody coming for their phones, nobody coming for their electronics, you know, and nobody coming for their clothes, but you receiving all this shit. Well, come to find out, this motherfucker is over, or he's under, this other nigga named Old School. Old School thinks that he's God's son. He's the creator's son. I'm the only one that could look at the sun and not go blind. I'm the only one. Shut the fuck up. Nigga, you just a nigga. That's all. And I'm saying that in the most disrespectful way. Because the three little stooges that he has under him, which is Mike, 3D, and Chris, these motherfucking bitches are just bitches. And I say that in the most disrespectful motherfucking way that could ever be spoken in the English language. And I don't give a fuck what you think, who you with, what crew you stand by, who supports you, or how you feel. I'm speaking the truth. There's your fucking confirmation with the plane. I'll be back.